Hello and welcome to the third in our series of Quiz Night. Already 4 teams have been knocked out of this competition, and in about, 10 minutes' time, another one will have joined the lists of the vanquished. Let's have a look at our first 2 teams and their head-to-head tonight. We start with the Blackpool Cricket Club, introduced as always by their captain. Well, very, very close indeed. Really only 2 correctly answered questions in it, if you look at it. 30 plays 26, just those 4 points between the 2. But it's the Compagil who go through into the next round. Congratulations to them. Commiserations to Barry. Good night.
Trans World Sport at 2:50 tonight previews the impending Super Bowl and also features, believe it or not, elephant soccer. But first it's time for Quiz Night.
Hi and welcome to Quiz Night, the general knowledge quiz game which challenges the minds of some of the best quiz league teams from all over Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Now, if you've been watching the series, you'll know we're into the second round. If you haven't been watching, why not? Tonight, as I said, it is a second round tie. Let's meet those teams. We have teams from Cambridge and from Milton Keynes. The team from Cambridge, the Panton Arms.
Hello, I'm Alan Smith. On my left, Nicole MacLeod. On my right, Dick Jones.
And up against the Panton Arms from Cambridge, Cross Keys from Milton Keynes.
Hello, I'm Paul Flats. On my left, Paul Baines. And on my right, David Milne.
So, those are out of time at the end there. Still not to worry. Well done to both teams. Cross Keys from Milton Keynes on 24, but tonight's winners with 64, the Panton Arms from Cambridge. So, commiserations to Cross Keys from Milton Keynes. You played very well, though. And, of course, congratulations to Panton Arms from Cambridge. We'll be meeting up with you again in just a few more weeks. But that's it. Thank you for your company. That's it for tonight. Till the next night, it's good night from Quiz Night.
And now it's time for Quiz Night Challenge. Your quizmaster is Ross King, and the teams Blackpool Cricket Club take on the Corner House from Newcastle.
Hi, I'm Ross King, and welcome for the last time in the present series to Quiz Night Challenge. Now, over the present series, you've seen some of the finest UK quiz league teams battle it out to win the magnificent Quiz Night Challenge trophy, and also, of course, the famous red sweatshirts. This evening, they are worn with pride by our champions who have now won 6 times in a row, going for a 7th win. They are the Blackpool Cricket Club. As usual, we have along at the end Dave, 35, a lecturer in politics and in history. In the middle, he's 41, he's a chemist, he is the chemist.
If we'd had machine guns, we might have stood a chance.
You might well have done better. Well, Bob, you won't be back next week, but congratulations once again.
Thank you.
And of course, we will hopefully be meeting up with you in the new series. So well done indeed. And we'll let you keep the red sweatshirts as well.
Oh, thank you.
Very big always, isn't
Very.
it? And that is it. Thank you very much indeed for your company over this series. We'll be back soon. It may well be featuring you. So look out for the brand new series of Quiz Night. And that is it. Till the next night, it's good night from Quiz Night. Bye-bye.
In just about half an hour's time, we'll be getting the very latest news headlines from ITN. But now, thinking caps on, it's quiz night.
Ross King, and welcome once again to Quiz Night. Now, if you haven't been following the series, let me just update you on things. This year, we're actually playing as a league. We have 28 teams in all, 7 heats with 4 teams in each heat, all battling to become Quiz Night champions. This evening, we have the second game, which is in Heat C, which is our 3rd heat. So let's meet up with those teams who are doing battle this evening. First off, the Wagon and Horses from Rochdale and their captain.
My name's...
Mind you fight another day. You'll be back fairly shortly with us. In fact, I think you're coming back very shortly indeed, like next week. The Gardener's Arms, congratulations. 1 win out of 1. You're proud of your lads, Reg?
Absolutely.
Will it be drinks on the house in the Gardener's Arms, since you are the boss and you can okay this?
If I can get back tonight, yes.
Right, okay then. Well, congratulations once again to the Gardener's Arms. Next week, the Wagon and Horses are back, this time up against the Duke of Wellington from London. That's it. Thanks for your company this week. Till the next night, it's good night from Quiz Night.
Night time.
Oh, Hollywood classic here on Night Time at 1:15 is Whistling in Dixie. But we're taxing the grey matter now with Ted Robbins and 2 more pub teams to play Quiz Night.
And welcome to Quiz Night, television's toughest test of general knowledge. Well, tonight sees the start of a brand new league. It's League G, and not only that, it's the last of our leagues, the very final league. Well, last week we saw the results of our last league. We saw the Castle Inn from Gwent slot into that position there into the quarter-finals. And a question mark there, well, that is for the final place in the quarter-finals, which will go to the winners of this league. Down there at the bottom of your screen, bottom right, are the Volts from Utoxeter, who are thereby becoming the highest scoring runners-up so far. So it's still possible for one team in this league to take that place if they beat their score of 183 points. So there's lots to play for in this league, and let's just remind everybody what all the teams are playing for. It's this, the Quiz Night Trophy, which will be going, well, not too far off now, to our ultimate champions, along with a set of tankards which will be going to the runners-up. So, marvellous trophies, all the glittering prizes which will go to the victors. But first, we've got to play the matches. Our brand new league, let's get straight on and meet brand new teams. First of all, we meet the White Lion from Brook near Norwich, and their captain, who will introduce his team, is Steve. Points, but a splendid final round there for the Checkers. Tonight's winners on 54. Very well played, both teams. It was very close over the first 4 rounds, and the Checkers just stretched into a lead there with a fine performance on the buzzer in final fling. But there's a long way to go in this league, our final league, before we get into the quarter-finals. So next week we're going to be meeting the other 2 teams in League G, and they are the Parsons Collar, who come from Fareham in Hants, and they're going to be playing against the Three Wheelers from Oadby in Leicester. So let's hope that that's another exciting match like the one we've seen tonight. Until then, from all of us on Quiz Night and from me, have a good week. I'll see you next week. Good night.
but for quiz night.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your resident landlord, Stuart Hall.
Yes, indeed. Welcome. Thank you very much. Hey, more. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to Quiz Night and Stuart Snug. Well, as you all know, since the start of the series, we've become famous throughout the entire world. We play every sport imaginable, and we are now very famous for our food. We specialise in simple little things like saumon fumé au blinis à la russe. It's only pancakes. What are you going on about? But they're stuffed with smoked salmon and caviar. They're for the pensioners only, of course. And then we have lark's tongues in aspic, and that's for the young people. Well, my own preference, and I still ask the chef for it, is chicken in the basket. Oh, yeah, cop that. And the basket, whoop, you've got it, have you? Right. So on now to round 2 in League 5. And welcome into the pub, please, all the way from Muswell Hill in London, the Minstrel Boy! Yeah, come on! Yep, come on, Miranda. There, Miranda. Trembling and quaking with nerves they are, but you must feel at home. Miranda, what do you do for a living?
I'm a dental practice manager.
A dental practice manager?
A manager.
That's big time, so you have staff underneath you, do you? You tell them what to do. How many staff do you have?
About 5 or 6.
5. Once again, I have to say goodbye to some friends over there from the Minstrel Boy and the girl with the golden voice, Miranda. Alas and alack. We'll go and audition backstage now, lubricate the tonsils, Miranda, and off we go. Meanwhile, on behalf of myself and the teams and everybody in Stuart Snug tonight, I wish you, as ever, a very, very fond farewell.